If you've driven through a large city, you may have been able to avoid a lot of traffic by taking an HOV lane. These lanes are reserved for high occupancy vehicles. Essentially, if you have 3 or more people in your car, you can take a less congested road to get to your destination. On a network, some traffic needs top priority to avoid congestion on its way to its destination too. Voice and video are key examples of traffic that needs to be prioritized. In this episode of Cisco Tech Talk, I'll show you how to configure a WLAN using a DSTP QoS rewrite on a Cisco RV34x series router. Before we start, let me explain what QoS and DSTP stand for. QoS means quality of service, and this is used to optimize network traffic and improve the overall experience. In other words, QoS controls and manages the resources in a network by setting priorities for specific types of data. DSTP stands for Differentiated Services Code Point, and it's used to classify and manage the traffic on my network. So today, I'm going to use these tools to pick a type of service or traffic and then make it a higher priority on the WLAN interface where the traffic comes in and out. I'm going to start by opening the web interface for my router. This is the main screen for my router, so I'm going to click System Configuration on the left panel, then select Service Management. For this example, I'm going to create a new service to show the steps going forward. First thing is to click the plus icon at the top of the window to open a new screen where I'll add my new device. So here we are. Now I need to enter the name of this device in this box. In this case, I'll enter it as a phone service that I can find easily. So I'll enter the name like this: phone service _ RTP _ UDP _ 5062. Next, I'll select UDP from the protocol drop-down menu. I'll enter 5062 in the port start and also in the port end fields. I need to click Apply to save this new device. The next step is to assign a class to my new device. Again, on the left side of the window, I'll select QoS and then select Traffic Classes to open the next window. Okay, I'll create the new traffic class here. First, I'll give it a name and enter phone service. I'm not going to enter a description in the next field, but you can if you want. Under the service table, I'm going to click the plus icon, which will let me add this new class. In the first field, I'll enter phone service. Now, everything you see here are the default settings, but I'm going to make some changes. I'll select IPv4 in the IP version drop-down menu. Now I need to select the service application type of traffic. For this device, I'll pick phone service _ RTP _ UDP _ 5062 that I just created. For the DSTP rewrite option, I'll select 46EF. EF stands for Expedited Forwarding, and DSCP is marked with 46. Once more, I'll click Apply at the top of the screen to save this traffic class. Now I'm going to open the WAN queuing window from the left pane. At the top of the screen, I can see 3 different queuing engine options: priority, rate control, and low latency. I'll check the box to select low latency. Low latency is a feature developed by Cisco that allows me to put more priority over certain data traffic in my network. In other words, low latency allows data that is delay sensitive, like voice, to be prioritized over other traffic. I'll click the plus icon, which opens a new screen where I can do more configuring. For this example, I'll leave the policy name and description fields with their default settings. Farther down the screen, I'll now make some updates in the queuing low latency table. Here is where I'll set the priority of the traffic class in the first row. First, I'll click the drop-down menu for traffic class, and then I'll select phone service that I entered a little while ago. Now I'll click Apply again to save this update. On this screen, I can see that the policy I just created is not applied to a WAN. So I'll do it here and apply the changes I made to my WAN 1. I'll select the checkbox for the policy I just created called Low Latency Untitled. Then I'll click on the Edit icon. Now to select the WAN, I can click on this blue link named WAN Bandwidth Management, or select it from the panel on the left to open the window I need. On this page, I'll select the drop-down menu under Outbound Queuing Policy on the line for WAN 1. I'll select the low latency untitled that I just created and then press Apply. My network can now run efficiently, giving priority to what matters most. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.